Hello everyone, you're welcome once more to NEPH. And if you're new to this channel, you're highly welcome. So if you are still a beginner when it comes to engineering mathematics, you've just come to the right YouTube channel. Alright, so I'm going to be taking you from the basics until we get to the advanced stages. Alright, so today we are going to be looking at numbers. Alright, the question is, what is numbers? Yes, numbers are digits, okay, that most times we count from what, 0 down to what, 1, 2, down to what, 9, okay? We can have them in tens, okay, hundreds, and even units, all right? Now, numbers we can classify into, we have whole numbers, and we also have what, integers, okay? Now, whole numbers are also what we call natural numbers. But for the integers, we have, okay, first we have 0, we have positive, okay, and negative, okay, numbers. So that is what integers are whenever you see 0 or positive numbers or negative numbers. But for whole numbers or natural numbers, okay, they are all positive what? Numbers. And most times we can represent, whole numbers or natural numbers on, points on a line. So for instance, I'm going to draw a line, okay? Now you have to put a point, which will always start at 0. Now to the right, okay, you are going to put what? Positive numbers. The positive numbers. And to the left, we have what? Negative numbers. All right, so you are going to mark out, equal spacing. So if I put 1 here, here is going to be -1, all right? If I put 2 here, another equal spacing is going to be -2, all right? If I put -3 here, here is going to be what, 3. Now, from what we have just, learned, okay, we can see that all these, okay, down is where we have our whole numbers or natural numbers. So we have what? Natural numbers here. So all positive numbers are called natural numbers. Now the question is, what about the integers? Integers, okay, include, from 0 down to the left and from 0 down to the what? Right, okay? So whether negative numbers or 0 or positive numbers, they are all called what? Integers. Now, one thing about the number line is this, okay? Numbers always move from, we have small, and it moves all the way to the right, and we have large numbers or larger numbers, okay? So in a number line, numbers move from small to larger numbers. What this means is, okay, -2 is greater than what? -3. -1 is greater than -2. 0 is greater than -1. 1 is greater than 0. 2 is greater than what? 1. 3 is greater than what? 2. Okay? Or we can say -3 is less than what? -2. -2 is less than what? -1. -1 is less than what? 0. And 0 is less than 1. 1 is less than 2. 2 is less than what? 3. So with this basic understanding, okay, we can be able to represent, using 2 signs, okay, which I'm going to just put down. Now, if we are moving to the right, okay, the numbers to the right, we use this sign, okay, this is pointing to the what? It points to the what? To the right. Okay, this point here points to the right. So numbers to the right, okay, using an arrow pointing to the right is always greater than numbers to the left. But if we are moving to the left, okay, we use the sign, okay, which is what, less than, okay, and this points to what? To the left, okay. So for instance, we can say, okay, now -2, okay, -2 is to the right, okay, to the right of what? Minus what? 3, which means -2 is what? Greater than what? -3, all right? We can equally say that what? -3 is to what direction of this? Is to the left, okay? So say -3 is less than what? Minus what? 2. All right, so having given this, brief, knowledge of numbers, as whole numbers and integers, okay, we are now going to use, the number line to be able to solve problems that has to do with identifying using the symbol which number is greater than or less than in our next video on engineering maths. I'll see you guys in my next video.